James 4 and 14b says this: What is your life? You are a mist that appears for a little while and then vanishes. The way you see your life shapes your life. How you define life determines your destiny. Your perspective will influence how you invest your time, spend your money, use your talents, and value your relationships. Your unspoken life metaphor influences your life more than you realize. It determines your expectations. It determines your values, your relations, your goals, and your priorities. To fulfill the purposes God made you for, you will have to challenge conventional wisdom and replace it with biblical metaphors of life. The Bible says, do not conform yourselves to the standards of this world, but let God transform you inwardly by a complete change of your mind. Then you will be able to know the will of God. The Bible offers three metaphors that teach us God's view of life. Number one, life is a test. Yes, it's a test. Number two, life is a trust. And then finally, number three, life is a temporary assignment. Life on earth is a test. God continually tests people's character, faith, obedience, love, integrity, and loyalty. Trials and temptations, refining and testing occur more than 200 times in the Bible. God tested Abraham by asking him to offer his son Isaac. God tested Jacob when he had to work extra years to earn Rachel as his wife. Character is both developed and revealed by test, and all of life is a test. You will be tested by major changes, delayed promises, impossible problems, unanswered prayers, undeserved criticism, and even senseless tragedies. A very important test is how you act when you can't feel God's presence in your life. Sometimes God intentionally draws back and we don't sense his closeness. When you understand that life is a test, you realize that nothing is insignificant in your life. Even the smallest incident plays a huge part in your character development. Some tests seem overwhelming, while others you don't even notice, but all of them have eternal implications. I want you to think on that today. Life is a test. And the next, life on earth is a trust. Over time on earth, our energy, intelligence, opportunities, relationships, and resources are all gifts from God that He has entrusted to us and for us to manage. We are stewards of whatever God gives us. This concept of stewardship begins with the recognition that God is the owner of everything that everyone has on earth. And not just everything that everyone has on earth, but everyone on earth. The first job God gave humans was to manage and take care of God's stuff on earth. It's part of our purpose today. Our culture says if you don't own it, you won't have to take care of it. But we as Christians, we live by a higher standard. Because God owns it, I must take the best care of it that I can. We have to take some ownership of what God has given us. We have to be better stewards. Life is a trust. Most people fail to realize that money is both a test and a trust from God. God uses finances to teach us to trust Him. And for many people, money is the greatest test of all. Life is a test and life is a trust. And the more that God gives you, the more responsible He expects you to be. Today, I want to encourage you and challenge you to see life from God's view. Life is a test and life is a trust, but also life is a temporary assignment. We are to see life from God's view. Think about that today.